Hello, everybody, and welcome to Your Beautiful Life with Jenali. I am Jenali. Happy Wednesday. I am so excited to be here. I love my Wednesday nights, just being able to tune into spirit all the time and sharing it with everybody who listens. It has been such a beautiful week this week. Up here in Idaho, we're going into winter time, which is not my favorite time. However, I love this time period for the fact that I am stuck indoors often as I don't go outside and I'm able to tune into spirit more frequently. And some of the things I've been working on this week with other clients and other people who have abilities is just how to tune into spirit, how to feel spirit, how to do it properly, and as well as to remember to thank spirit and to keep our prayers going up in the good times, not just in the bad. Today, I have a few things that I would love to be able to share as far as some of the things my clients have been seeing over the last few weeks and months and years. Um, in my career of 11 years now, I have frequently worked with people who have endured different types of abuse. And if you are somebody who's ever endured any type of abuse whatsoever, one of the things that you can do in order to heal yourself, no matter what stage of life you're at, is to identify the energy, identify where it's at, and identify the emotions that are coming from it, and to pull it out. And I would like to kind of go over some of those techniques with you and how to replace it so that you can fully heal yourself because it is something that comes up all the time in my career. And by the way, you can do these techniques to anything, not just abuse. I do it to limited beliefs when it comes to money. I do it to limited beliefs when it comes to just not being good enough, like abandonment issues, rejection issues, you name it. And you might have seen me do this before, but I'm telling you, it is so important to know these techniques for yourself. So, number one, when you're thinking about anything you're going through, I do love this a lot for abuse. So I'm specifically going to talk about that. However, what I do is I ask when you're thinking about the abuse that you endured, the anger that goes along with it, the heartache, the sadness, the guilt, and the shame, where is that located in your body? And I usually ask them to to identify the first thought that came in. So where is that at in your body? And when you can locate it, I would like you to touch it wherever that's at. And it might be in different places for you, but the first thought that comes into your mind. And then to notice what color is that? Again, the first thought that comes to your mind. Don't worry about being right or wrong. And then we're going to pull that energy out and hold it in your hands in front of you. Now remember, negative energy likes to hide, it likes to stick, it likes to move. And so we're going to get it all. And you might find that it's moving to different body parts, and that's okay. And you may notice feeling super emotional when you're doing this. Now, as I'm holding it, I also communicate to this. I communicate to this energy the same way I would to a small child. And I just ask it what it needs. How are you feeling? Please tell me all of the things. And then I also say, I bless you with pure love and pure light. I bless you with pure love and pure light. I bless you with pure love and pure light. And I just remind the energy that for whatever purpose that you were there, I no longer need you. I'm safe now. I'm healing now, and it's okay to go. And I throw it out. And as I'm like talking to the energy and more is coming up, I continuously keep pulling it out. I identify the colors, and you're going to notice that, especially with any type of abuse, you're going to have it in layers. It's going to come out in different layers, different colors, different emotions, and maybe even different body parts. And as we're just pulling it out, and I bless you with pure love and pure light. I bless you with pure love and pure light. I bless you with pure love and pure light. And thank you for showing me what I've been feeling. I no longer need you, and I'm going to throw it back. I'm going to go into a little bit more of that process, but I do have a caller right now, and I have Diamond from Houston, Texas. Hello,
Hi.
Diamond. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me? I'm good.
Yes, I can. What can I help you with tonight?
Um, I don't know. I just been having like bad luck with love. I don't know. Like every time I think I get close to somebody, they always end. Well, I end up having visions or like dreams, and I end up seeing the real them, and it's just like I wasted my time, and I'm tired of doing that. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, look,
Okay, and when was
but
the
I do
last time
want
that
it. It
you,
just
right. Okay, so do me a favor, Diamond, and tell me what your full birthday is so that I can get your energy, please.
November 8th, 1992.
1992?
Mhm.
Yay, you're gonna have a birthday soon. Are you excited?
Kinda.
Not so much?
Yeah,
Okay.
this will be my first time actually like celebrating my birthday.
Oh, how come?
I never got like a really never got a chance to like as a child or like growing up because I never had like support. So, you know, I moved here and, made a few friends and so I was like, why not? Mm, You know?
I believe it's important to celebrate your birthday. Everybody should be having some good food and doing something to celebrate them. I love birthdays, so I hope that you do some really good things for yourself. Um, okay, so your question is, are you asking like when you're going to find love or what's preventing you from love or like do all the above? What is your main question?
All like basically all of the above.
Okay. So the number one thing that's coming to me is number one, you have some unworthy problems, like not feeling self-worth, um, feeling lower about yourself, not talking very kindly to yourself. And it really looks like there's a lot of trauma from the past that you've never properly been shown that you are lovable. So your subconscious mind has this limited belief that nobody's ever going to love you. And it's hard to accept the fact that somebody can love you because you've never been shown anything different. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're fighting up against right now is the fact that your vibration is throwing off feelings of not being lovable or not being worthy, and that is making you attract people into your life. And I'm going to say people because it looks like it's not just um, romantic partnerships. It also looks like it's in the form of how everyday people treat you as well. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah. So in that case, because your vibration is of I am not worthy, I'm unlovable, you keep attracting people into your life that are showing you that you are unlovable. Not that you are unlovable, it's just that they are treating you very poorly. And that's what you keep attracting. So, what we need to do is go into your energy. And I think this is going to stem from some inner child stuff, um, and really start to heal that vibration of unworthy, not lovable. Have you ever done any type of inner child work?
I mean, I feel like I have, but like I don't know, like I don't know what inner. I feel like I've done inner child work, but the inner child work that everybody keeps talking about, I don't know. Like I don't know exactly what it is, but I feel like I've healed a whole lot, but I don't know.
Okay. And so when you're doing any type of inner child, what are you doing?
I think about stuff that made me happy as a child, and I say stuff like, you was happy, what happened. I'm not gonna let that happen to you no more. Like, I talk to myself, I do all of that. I just don't know what is really the issue or how deep it want me to go, because I've been through a lot as a child, and I feel like I
Yeah.
never got to experience like being a child because I was always an adult. So it's like now that I'm an
Mm.
adult now, it's just like, I don't know. I'm just always irritated. I'm always just all over the place because I never really got to enjoy being a child.
Childhood. Right. Which is why it's going to be so important to celebrate your birthday, okay? Give yourself a cake and celebrate the way you
Hmm.
wanted to do that when you were a child. Now, going off of the knowledge of what you just told me, I'm going to give you a few different techniques. Number one, I love doing this. And you might feel like this is difficult if you did not have a lot of time to play as a child, but children, they use their imagination so much. They just, they're able to create very easily. So I frequently have my friends do inner child by playing. And I would put together tea parties just like we were children. Me and a girlfriend
Hmm.
would pretend that we were at the beach and we would put a heater out and that's like the sun aimed at us and we would have drinks just like we would if we were on the beach and we'd wear our swimming suits and we just pretended we were on the beach having picnics all the time. And what I do is like anytime I am around other children and I'm paying attention to them and playing with them, I would always ask my inner child to come out and enjoy playing with us. Anytime I give love to a child, I ask that my inner child receive that. Um, Anytime that I possibly can, like if I'm swimming, I ask my inner child to come out and enjoy swimming with me. And then I take some time by myself, almost in a meditative state, and I go in and imagine my little girl self, which is kind of something similar, it sounds like you have been doing. But I ask her, what do you need in order to feel safe? What is holding you back from feeling like you are lovable? What do you need in order to feel lovable? And I just listen. I make sure that I give them a hug, as much as I can through imagination. And I start to check in with her on a regular basis, at least every day for the first few weeks, to remind her that she's beautiful, that she's worthy. And then just to have that knowledge of the fact that the version of you that you are right now, your little girl self would have been safe with. So that's a reminder that you've come up, you've done a good job. Do some of those techniques to help you shift. Now, when you're putting in the work, I know you're going to find somebody because I see you with a person. Um, it might be farther out than you think it's going or that you want it to be. However, I do see you with somebody who is very kind and gentle and compassionate and can also tolerate your sassiness, okay? Because you got some of that going on in there. And he also likes to cook, it looks like,
Hmm.
and just to do some things with you. I do see that. And I see that in about the next 8 months. It is really going to depend on you as well with your healing work that you need to do. You have to remember there is nothing wrong with you. It is just that you have been programmed with a vibration that you are unlovable or that you are not good enough to be loved. And all we have to do is shift that vibration. I do see that you held on to a lot of anger from the past. However, you have been really good at getting rid of it. It looks like there's still a struggle with that every once in a while, not as bad as you used to. You are doing a good job. You have been doing it. Um, as far as the anger goes in the everyday life, I think that that's why it's important to take time to play as if you were a child, find things to smile at, to laugh at, and just be silly and make believe. That's going to help you in everyday life as well as healing the inner child. And I do see somebody coming in. I mean, but in about 8 months now, it can be sooner, according to you, but you are going to find somebody. I think your biggest challenge is just knowing that you are worthy of love the way all humans are. And then the next thing is to feel safe in the presence of somebody else. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I feel like I don't feel like I'm worthy because I feel like that's like a bad word to use. It's not that I feel like that. I feel like when I run into people and like they try to like ask me about my past and I don't speak on it or something like that, and then they turn around and do the same thing that I thought I healed from in the past, and it's like I feel like I'm starting over and over again. Like that's what irritates me and gets me frustrated because it's like I feel like I healed for nothing. Like I'm constantly running into the same problem.
Yeah. Well, and
So
then
I think
please just
that is what's
remember
like
that,
irritating me.
we have to heal frequently because we think 60,000 thoughts a day. And frequently we're stuck on the same thoughts over and over and over for days, weeks, months, and years to create where we're at now. We can't just heal from things one, two, three, four times. It's like a constant healing. It took us those constant thoughts to get to how we are now. It's like almost a constant healing. That's going to be something that we're doing for a very long time in order to be fully healed. And so just know that you have been doing the work, but there's always going to be more to heal. That's just kind of how our brains work. But to answer your question, you will be with somebody. It is not a you problem per se. It's just the energy thing you've been programmed with. And please keep writing down what it is that you want in a partner, how you want to feel in a partner. Keep writing that down because if you're not clear on what you want, the universe doesn't know how to support you and what to send you. So just keep writing it down, and you will get what you desire. Okay.
Okay. So I have like two more questions. I'm sorry.
Okay. What is one?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
What- I can hear you.
Okay, there you are. I got you. Okay.
Hello? Oh,
Can you
now
hear
I
me?
can. Oh, I was saying
Okay.
I had two more questions.
Okay, I can answer another one that's short. If you have a short one, I have another caller that's waiting as well.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, okay, so I moved to Houston, but I really didn't want to move to Houston. My plan was to go to Dallas, and I was going to ask, um, do you feel like I should move to Dallas because that's what my heart is really telling me. I never really wanted to come
Mhm.
here.
Yes, and I believe you belong in Dallas, and I think that if it's possible within the next 3 months, that that is where you should be. And Dallas is awesome. It's so much fun over there. So,
Yes,
Dave,
I
we
just
keep
my
having a
heart just keeps
disconnect.
telling me to go there. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I stayed there before and I loved it. My kids loved it. It's just Houston is so much. It's too much for me.
Yeah. Well,
I can't keep a
listen to your
job. I can't
instincts
find a
and your
job.
intuition. Yep.
It's
That
nothing
is a
here.
clear indication that you don't belong there. So as soon as you can, go to Dallas. That is what, Spirit's been teaching you.
I can't hear.
Yeah. So, okay, I would love to hear from you in the future about how all that works out. Um, Call back in whenever, especially when you move to Dallas. I'd love to hear about how that goes for you, okay?
Thank you.
Dave, Yeah, you're welcome. Have a great day. Okay. Okay, I seen that I have another caller, Krista from Port Charlotte. Are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What can I help you with tonight?
I guess my question is when are Ray and I gonna get back together, if at all?
Okay, say it one more time, please.
When are Ray and I gonna get back together?
Okay, and Krista, what is your full birthday, please?
My birthday is October 30th, 1974.
Is this pretty recent that you guys have split?
Yeah, probably about 2 week and a half, 2 weeks now.
hmm And it's not the first time, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So, this is going to be a free will choice if you decide to keep pursuing this. And you just might not be ready to hear that it's just really not for your highest and greatest good. There's so much like negativity and some toxic stuff going on quite a bit. And I mean, if you decide to pursue it, that is up to you because we have free will and there's
Right.
a lot of like love there. However, it is not for your highest and greatest good. It's draining your energy. If you look, your energy almost looks like a zombie, somebody who's just trying to cling on to life, and you're just exhausted. And it's really triggering your abandonment wounds and your rejection wounds. And there's just so much built up anger. And so it's like if you do really want to pursue this, you have all that free will. However, what you really should consider is healing, and healing a lot of that anger that's just stored up inside of you so that you can finally be free and have that freedom in your soul. If you want to pursue that, yes, you guys could probably get back together in the next like 3 to 4 weeks, maybe sooner because there's some of that energy swirling there. Um, but please consider that your soul's just had enough of that.
Okay.
Do you, I know that hurts. I don't like to be told that stuff either, so I know how that can sting. Do you have other questions about that?
It was just basically about the future with him, but I guess that's not in the cards.
Yeah. Well, I can give you some hope though, okay? Because if you were to take the time and be brave enough with your life to realize that you deserve this freedom, this happiness that all humans do, um, I can even see you like do you go to the gym or do you want to go to the gym? Like what is this about wanting to better your body, wanting to better yourself as far as the way you feel like you want to look? What's going on with that thought?
Um, I started going to the gym
Good. Just recently?
just recently, yeah.
Yes, okay. So what I'm seeing is you starting to better yourself, and as you begin to heal anger, you become more free, free in your soul. And I'm gonna keep saying anger because there's just so much pent up crap there that just needs to come out. I see you beginning to want to explore life by like traveling, and it almost feels like maybe that wasn't in the cards before, but you'd be introduced to people who know how to do it properly so that you can do it for like almost inexpensive or even free at times. It looks like you're just ready for some adventure. And then down the road, um, I see you as somebody. Now that is just a path, that is an option. That doesn't mean that is the exact future. I hope you understand because it's going to come down to your choices. Um, I
Okay.
see your body even glowing and happy and healthy. And I see you, I don't know how to word this like properly in human terms. It's like just at peace. Your whole energy is just at peace. Um, it's like a relief that has happened. Now, if you decide to go the other route, um, it looks like you're going to continue to receive what you have been for the last quite a while. And so it's going to just be up
Okay.
to you. What do you want to pursue? What do you really want in your life? Um, because honestly, when I look at the core of you and your soul, you are a beautiful person. You are fun and kind and compassionate, and there's some things to work on for sure. But you're you're just so beautiful, and it's like your energy is just ready to come out and to understand what life is supposed to be like happy.
Right.
Do you have questions about that?
Um, nope, just you kind of caught me off guard because I was kind of focused on Ray. So,
I
um,
know. But please know that it's time to focus on you. Give yourself the love that you want to experience, regardless if somebody comes in and does it for you, because you deserve that. You deserve to love
right.
yourself the way you keep trying to love everybody else that is not willing to receive it. You deserve that for yourself. And I would love to help you understand some techniques of how I started to do that for myself as I was in really toxic and abusive relationships in the first early part of my life. But Krista, I have only a minute left on the air, so I have to let you go. But please know you are worthy to feel happy. You are worthy to feel loved. Please start giving yourself the love that you desire to have in your life, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck. I hope to hear from you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome.
Bye bye.
Hey guys, I've only got a few seconds left. I cannot believe how fast this time passes by for me. I always have this like little thing to teach. I'm just so excited that I get to talk to all you guys. Thank you for listening. You can find me on Your Beautiful Life with Jenali on Facebook. I will see you next Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern time. Have a great week.